Hi there! Do you know how to upgrade your coffee into a super healthy beverage? No? Then grab a cup, sit down and enjoy this video. By the time you're done, you'll be an expert on how to drink coffee for health benefits. Hi, I'm Dorothy Adamiak, former board-certified naturopathic doctor, author of 5 books, and a creator of Using Proportions Blueprints, so you can finally get an A in health. Today I'm going to share with you our daily coffee ritual. The ritual that transforms coffee into a super drink. Why? Because you're a health nut and you want to know how to drink coffee for health benefits. This might surprise you, but we don't drink coffee to wake up in the morning. We drink coffee mostly for its long-term health benefits, like reducing risk for diabetes or dementia. And since we take health seriously, we came up with a few upgrades that maximize health benefits. First, we minimize coffee toxicity. Coffee beans don't come pure. Coffee is one of the most heavily sprayed crops. 1 acre of coffee crop takes about 250 pounds of chemical spray. The good part is, studies demonstrated that over 90% of these chemicals are no longer present when the beans are roasted. Coffee producers say that pesticides get burned away because of high heat. Well, but consumers see it differently. They suspect that the chemicals don't evaporate just so, but actually get burned into the beans. Since some pesticides are linked to cancer, so we'd rather not. Hence, when most people choose coffee brand out of habit or because it's on sale, we look for organic coffee. But something for something. While buying organic brands takes care of pesticides, it presents just another challenge, the fungus and its ochratoxin. Ochratoxin, a fungal toxin, is a common feature in organic coffee. Ochratoxin makes coffee taste more bitter, but that's the least of your worry. The bigger issue is that ochratoxin can cause symptoms. Specifically, it can contribute to heart racing, jitteriness, and hyperactivity. If you avoid drinking coffee for health benefits because it causes too much excitement, consider that it might not be caffeine at all, but ochratoxin that mimics the caffeine-like symptoms. So, something for something, either pesticides or ochratoxin. Choose wisely. Let's move on to another important point on how to drink coffee for health benefits. Minimizing oxidation. If you heard of antioxidants, chances are you know that food oxidation isn't something you should be aiming for. Oxidized foods, besides being less flavorful, also contributes to poor health. Oxidative damage is linked to faster aging and declining health, which includes arterial plaque, diabetic complications, and dementia. My next video is going to explain how to dramatically lower oxidative stress in a few simple steps. Please subscribe not to miss it. As to coffee, we minimize oxidation by doing the following. We always buy whole beans. While most consumers buy ground coffee for convenience, we never ever do that. Roasted coffee is very unstable, and ground coffee oxidizes within the proverbial minutes. Think about it when buying coffee beans. Pre-ground coffee oxidizes much faster, and by using it, you're risking drinking nutrient and taste-deprived beverage. If you want to drink coffee for health benefits, make sure your coffee is not oxidized. Keeping coffee in healthy shape is easy at home, but how can you be sure that your favorite coffee shop doesn't sneak old beans on you? There actually is a way to check, and this is how. Order espresso crema. It's espresso with a coffee froth on top. Watch the crema part. Fresh coffee will come with a thick brown foamy coat. Old coffee cannot do that. It will either have a thin foam or won't have any foam at all. There is a reason for it: carbon dioxide. Fresh coffee is rich in carbon dioxide. Old coffee is not. Carbon dioxide is volatile, and the longer the beans are exposed to air, the higher the likelihood that carbon dioxide evaporates. What does carbon dioxide do? Bubbles. Bubbles in carbonated water and bubbles in espresso crema. Checking for coffee freshness is that simple. So buy whole beans, grind just before brewing, and you will end up with the richest aroma, freshest taste, and the least oxidation. If you think like me, you'll also want to get a burr grinder. Burr grinder is not your standard coffee grinder. Burr grinder is different. It crushes the beans slowly, reduces air exposure, and limits loss of nutrients and flavors. It might take a tad longer to grind your coffee that way, but if you're into health benefits, it's worth it. If you want to reduce oxidation even further, choose lighter roasts. Roasting causes oxidation by exposing the beans to air and heat. So darker roasts are extra oxidized. Same with tea, by the way. Lighter roasts are less oxidized, but unfortunately, they also are less flavorful. Not something we like. So we came up with a compromise. We buy medium roast, but brew it espresso style. That way, we're not only ending up with stronger flavor, but also with less oxidation. As a bonus, we get less caffeine. And that matters because you want to know how to drink coffee for health benefits, not to get heart palpitations. Long-term effects of excessive caffeine intake can induce chronic insomnia, constant anxiety, depression, and stomach problems. But don't panic. Excessive does not mean a coffee a day. It means more than 4 cups of coffee a day or 10 espresso shots a day. That's right, 10 shots a day. It might sound shocking, but espresso has far lower caffeine content than drip coffee. So if you're prone to anxiety and insomnia, you might want to give espresso a try. Espresso. That's how you drink coffee for health benefits without a caffeine shock. And that's why we don't drink drip coffee. We only drink espresso. But if you think we use some fancy Italian machine to get the taste right, you're far from the truth. We use a $10 contraption. Our espresso is just as good. If you're using the same simplicity, great! But watch out. You may want to modify it, just as we did. Espresso makers like this one can come with aluminum parts. Ours did, so we had to exchange them for stainless steel. Aluminum is very reactive, especially when exposed to acid, and coffee is acidic. Maybe you didn't think about it, but brewing coffee in an aluminum pot may give you unexpected health benefits from the ingested metal. Aluminum is neurotoxic and has been linked to cognitive decline, nerve degeneration, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and multiple sclerosis. So if in doubt, exchange those aluminum parts for stainless steel or buy a coffee maker that comes without aluminum. For the same reason, don't bake lasagna in an aluminum tray unless you're okay with glittering extras in your food. But let's go back to espresso. The bonus for brewing espresso is zero garbage. If you're keen on helping the planet, rejoice! There are no paper filters or plastic cups to dispose, and the used coffee grounds can go directly into the garden. When mixed properly with soil, coffee grounds can serve as a slow-releasing fertilizer. Roses, blueberries, carrots, and radishes are especially fond of coffee. So make no trash and grow great plants. If you ask me how to drink coffee for health benefits without getting addicted to it, I think I have an answer as well. A rotating schedule. This is how we do it. We drink coffee daily for a few weeks and then we suddenly stop. We give coffee an absolute rest for about a week, maybe longer. I think this is the simplest way to minimize coffee dependence. It's far healthier to drink coffee because you choose to, not because you have to. Learn how to drink coffee for health benefits, not for masking chronic fatigue. Make your coffee into a super healthy beverage by paying attention to freshness, preparation, and timing. Do the right thing. Subscribe. See you next time.